Hey all, good evening. Thank you for joining me, Dorothea, on Through an Orthodox Christian Lens. I'm going to be showing you a disturbing article that I saw the other day. I'm going to do that now. Israeli soldiers reveal thousands of tons of aid buried, burned in Gaza as famine took over Strip. Rights groups say Israel has been carrying out a deliberate campaign of starvation in Gaza. Now, we already figured that out, but we didn't know it was being buried and burned. What a waste. What a waste. How horrible. Over the past 2 months, the Israeli army has buried or burned more than 1,000 truckloads. 1,000 truckloads worth of humanitarian aid in Gaza, including food, medical supplies, and bottled water, amid the ongoing starvation of Palestinians in the Strip. This is absolutely outrageous, unconscionable, disgusting, and maybe let's just call it evil. Look at the waste there. The medical supplies, the bottled water, food, all of this wasted. 1,000, I can't get over the 1,000 truckloads. Good God. We buried everything in the ground and we even burned some of the things, said an army source. Even today, there are thousands of packages waiting in the sun, and if they are not transferred to the Gaza Strip, we will be forced to destroy them too. I can't get over this. This is so disgusting. So terrible. Outrageous. The humanitarian aid, which had spoiled while standing for many weeks on the Palestinian side of the Kerem Shalom crossing, was allegedly not distributed because the mechanism to do so is not functioning. It simply doesn't work, the military source claimed to the Israeli broadcaster. The trucks are getting stuck. There's a mechanism that doesn't work. There's a problem with the quality of the axles, and the coordination isn't working either, the source added. We have the largest grain warehouse in existence here. If the goods that are there today aren't collected, we'll evacuate and bury the equipment. What the? Oh my gosh. Yeah, here Adam says IDF whistleblower exposes that aid from 1,000 trucks. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. The source also questioned the ability to drop aid into Gaza by air. There has already been such an attempt, and it was a complete failure, just like the port they built. Throughout the 2-year genocide of Palestinians in Gaza, Israel has armed and funded Palestinian gangs to loot humanitarian aid convoys, while blaming Hamas. On Friday, the UN reported that an average of 560 tons of food has entered Gaza daily since a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas took effect last week. But deliveries have struggled to reach the north of the Strip, including Gaza City, due to road closures and damage from past Israeli bombing. The difficulty in delivering aid is raising concerns that famine conditions will persist in Gaza despite the current halt in the Israeli bombing. We're still below what we need, but we're getting there. The ceasefire has opened a narrow window of opportunity, and WFP is moving very quickly and swiftly to scale up food assistance, stated UN World Food Program spokesperson Abir Etefa while speaking with reporters in Geneva. In August, Amnesty International warned that Israel is carrying out a deliberate campaign of starvation in the occupied Gaza Strip, systematically destroying the health, well-being, and social fabric of Palestinian life. It is the intended outcome of plans and policies that Israel has designed and implemented over the past 22 months to deliberately inflict on Palestinians in Gaza conditions of life calculated to bring about their physical destruction, which is It is part and parcel of Israel's ongoing genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, the rights group added. That is absolutely outrageous. Reprehensible. Just unbelievable. There's not enough words to say how horrible this is. Well, I'm glad to see that at least some IDF soldiers admitted this, came forward and, whistleblowed or whatever. Some people still have some conscience there. Lord have mercy. Well, let's hope they can get the food in and the aid in before the bombings continue again. They've already been bombing since the ceasefire, just not as prolific as before the ceasefire. But they're still doing it. I just was reading that from Al Jazeera today. Oh my gosh. Gotta pray for those people. There's just keep praying for the whole world. There's just so much suffering going on. Thanks so much for watching, following my channel. I hope you have a blessed evening. This video should go out Sunday, October 19th, 2025. It's October 18th today. So, hopefully it'll be out tomorrow afternoon or so. Have a blessed night. Until next time.